Do you like playing Stuntrunner, but you just can't seem to get that coveted S+ hair for completing the game in under 4 minutes and 45 seconds? Well, after watching this video, you will know how to exactly use all these shortcuts to get S+ easily. I'm gonna walk you through all the levels, all the shortcuts, and then at the end, show you a montage of a whole run I did using all the shortcuts. The timestamp will be on screen for the montage if you just want to skip there and see all the shortcuts. But first, I need to show you how to double jump. Okay, so basically how you do a super jump is you have to run at the end of a wall or object, jump into the object and wall slide, and then spam jump. And it should look like this. And you should get like an extra boost up. So I would recommend going to this pillar and just practicing your super jumps until you can do it consistently. And then you'll be ready to pull off all these shortcuts. So you're going to want to grab all of these KO colas and go over here. And this is the first shortcut. What you're going to want to do is get down here, grab this KO cola, and then super jump up. It saves a lot of time rather than wall sliding and going across this beam. So the next shortcut's right here. So you're going to want to grab this KO cola, jump on this billboard, and wall slide and jump up to that platform, skipping this entire climbing section. Here's an example. Checkpoint. Just like that. There's another shortcut right here. What you're going to want to do is jump on this beam, hit this KO cola, and wall slide around those two walls and get through. So how you do this one is basically you're just going to want to jump, grab this KO cola, wall slide around the edge, and then jump and then catch the wall slide on the other edge. So you wall slide there, then jump to this wall slide and wall slide through this hole. I think it's faster going on the wall slide than going with the shortcut. But then you go over here, super jump, and hit the button. Okay, so course 2 has a couple really good shortcuts that can save you a ton of time. This first one, it might save a little bit of time. You just want to jump on that box and jump across rather than wall sliding. Then you're going to grab all of these KO Cola boosts. And then you can just jump across these two pads and skip that whole climbing section over there. You don't have to jump there to there. You can just jump straight from there up to there and up to here. This next one though, this one's a really tricky one, but it can save a ton of time. So what you want to do is wall slide, grab these two, and then, okay, I messed it up. But essentially what you want to do is you want to wall slide, grab these two KO colas, jump, and jump all the way over to this big bouncer pad. So what you just want to bounce from that first one all the way over here, and you need a KO cola to do that. Then once you land on this big pad, you're just gonna want to grab this boost, go through this little hole. Then right here is important. I like to go around the left side, but you can go around the right side. It doesn't really matter. So you grab one of these KO colas, and then you jump and wall slide around, and that saves a ton of time from the normal route. Because the normal route is you have to go here, climb the rope, do all this unnecessary stuff, and then jump onto the pad. But going around just saves a ton of time. And then you, of course, slide down to victory and hit the button. Okay, so course 3 is where super jumps become essential. So what you're going to want to do is grab these 3 KO colas, and then super jump here, and jump all the way up to these platform walls. Then you're gonna parkour across these, get over, and just skip that entire section. You get to skip this entire section of going on the platforms and going around here. Then once you want to do, you land here, grab this KO cola and jump up and grab that one. Hit the wall climb over here. So then one right here is you jump up here and you wall slide here, and you can just save a ton of time there. But instead of going through that sequence. Then, instead of getting lucky on this wall climb, you can literally just go around the edge. And you have to get lucky with these platforms. Oops, I accidentally took that KO cola. But once you're here inside one of the platforms, what you can literally just do is instead of going on the bouncer, you can wall climb, and it saves a ton of time. Then you jump up. I missed that because I'm bad. And then you jump across all these platforms. The rope climb is faster than these two, that secret passageway. So I just yoink myself across, grab all these KO colas, and then hit the button. Okay, level 4 is Caution, and it doesn't have a lot of shortcuts, but these shortcuts still save you time and are pretty useful. So at the start, it starts pretty simple. You just want to avoid these red pillars. I don't really know what to call them. You can go around wall slide here, but it's not needed, and I do think rope climbing is faster. You basically just go 1, 2, 3. So you want to grab that with your hand and get out of the way, because those things will collapse. You have to get kind of lucky there. Open that, and then you zoink across here. There's no more shortcuts. And then instead of guessing, I used to fail a lot of times on this part. But then I realized that you can literally just wall slide around, and it's so much easier. So then at this part, you're going to want to get lucky and have that be over there. So you're just going to fall down, and then don't hit that platform, because it slows you down and it saves like a second or two. Over here, you just want to avoid these pillars. Oh, that was close. And then right here, you want to jump KO around all of that. It saves a good amount of time. Oh, I accidentally did not show how to actually do that. So I apologize, but basically you just have to wall slide and then jump to the next wall slides and then jump off. Course 5 is Trust, and is the course that takes the longest, but has probably the most shortcuts out of all of them. So there are 2 ways to go here at the start. I go on the pipe, because I think it's a little bit faster. So you get on the pipe, and then essentially you start sliding, jump, grab that rope. You have to slide to get enough speed to grab that. Go through here, you grab all of these KO colas, and you just take this passageway to get to the rope climb. This one's the big one right here. So what you're going to want to do is, instead of jumping up there and doing all that climb and jumping on the big platform, you can actually just jump on that and wall slide around. It saves a ton of time, like 3 seconds. It is a really, really useful shortcut. Checkpoint. Then as you're going down here, you're just going to want to... Oh, I missed that one. You're going to want to avoid these spinning circles, and then take this wall slide pattern right here. And this is always my favorite part of the level, where you get to grab all these KO colas as you wall climb back and forth. Right here, what usual players will do is jump over here and go back and forth. But once you get up this wall climb part, you can actually just jump straight over to that one, and it saves a little bit of time. And then you slide all the way to your glorious finish. And the final course, Perseverance. So this one has a couple of really good shortcuts that can save you a good amount of time. But what you're going to want to do is, if you start in pink lane, which I should say I always recommend starting in pink lane because I think it's just the best lane overall. You're going to want to go right side because it has the best route. Climb up that. You're going to want to parkour and not fall, because falling loses you a lot of time. Then this part right here, you're going to want to jump in this corner, get around, and go straight to that pink platform. Don't hit that platform, it slows you down. Then what you can do is just grab this KO cola and jump over here. This will give you a little bit of a shortcut, so you can jump across those platforms and get up here. Oh my goodness, I actually trash. What I was saying though is, then you just should climb this rope, and then a little when it doesn't really matter, you can just jump there. That saves you like a 1/10 of a second. Go here. I always take blue side because it's just quicker in my opinion. And then right here, most people do the jump and then wall slide up to that. What I figured out is you can literally just jump off the bouncer, and you can skip that whole climbing part, and you don't have to risk failing the wall slide trick. It's just a lot easier, and then you slide down the big gooey vomit waterfall to your victory. So if you do all those shortcuts correctly and you don't make many mistakes, you should finish with a time under 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Obviously I didn't, because I took the time to show all of you the shortcuts, but you should finish under 4:45 and get your S+ hair. I already have the hair, so I get root beer, which is still epic. But now I'm going to show you a montage of a run I do using all the shortcuts and going as fast as I possibly can.
glad that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for critic, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Oh man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo! Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
And just like that, S+, 432 using all the shortcuts. You guys can do that too using all these shortcuts. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.